Boom. Deepsspeaks in the building, people. Yes. You know what? We're going on to Subten, Shellington got this track. This is for Wiley Renz Cadell. Like, he did have visuals before, but due to the Twitter spaces and all of that, like, and people recording and putting things up, even though I recorded, but you have to know what to put up. Got taken down. So right now, there's no visuals, but we're going to take in the bars. We're going to take it in. But I did see a little visual on Insta about 5 days ago, and it was looking cleaner than everyone else's so far. I'm just saying. It was cleaner than everyone else's. You mans are using all this old school grime look. Sub was chilling in the studio. It was purpley and it looked clean. You get me? Right now, let's go straight into this. Let's take in the bars right now, because this one's very important. Coming right up there, man. All right. Yeah.
Crime and dead MCs and grind up and online and bread. Crime and dead MCs online up and online and bread. Crime and dead MCs online up and online and bread.
Yeah. Alright, that's his answer to everything that's asking.
I'm a dubstep boy, but I still get grimy. Back for the mountains tidy. I came straight to the igloo and licked down Wiley. Next to a million streams of whiny. I'm gonna diss my D&B song when 2 years ago he sounded like Hailey. I'm gonna diss my headline song Godfather. You was a pop star like Kylie. You're pissed inside.
True.
Still on a song with Dizzy and you been reaching silly. I done a song with your old school killie. You were the Mitchell boys like a beat like Billy.
Yeah, subby. I hear it, brother.
Gonna diss my headline song Godfather. You was a pop star like Kylie. You're pissed inside. I done a song with Dizzy and you been reaching silly. I done a song with your old school killie. You were the Mitchell boys like a beat like Billy. Igloo boy, got my Shellington God, now I tear your igloo down. I came back with 100 rounds. Eskimo can't school me about sound. Mobset, what you gonna do? You man are idiots, it's nothing new. I don't give a toss about squints. Renz gangster out of the blue. You tried to draw me out online. Everyone got gassed up in grime. Then you spoke with me on the phone. Us argue, it was not that time.
Hey, sorry. Do you know why? Facts, bro. Facts. Do you know what? What was that radio that came on? Radio that every of the young buck grime artists went on. Every single one of them that touched that radio station, the one with DJ arguing that, yeah, they all think they're better than everyone in grime, and that's wrong. You man need to take your steps. Understand, yeah, your video might have got 1 million views, but it's not only that. Man don't just respect that. Man respects the graft and the work rate and you stepping up the ladders, not jumping. Do you get me? Sorry, I had to say that. Big start. Let's go, sir.
Don't give a toss about
real talk.
Renz gangster out of the blue. You tried to draw me out online. Everyone got gassed up in grime. Then you spoke with me on the phone. Us argue, it was not that time. You told me that you ain't on nothing. I just wanna promote my tape. You tried to mock my ends, you're buzzing. Then you clocked, it's a big mistake. 17 boy from the 17 side, we slide if a sound boy ain't in tune. Could've caught you with a few of my goons at Pyro. Radio. Cadell, what's going on, my son?
Come on.
How you gonna start with a chosen one? Starting fake beef with me is corny. Straight got boxing your face by Stormzy. How you gonna call Big Michael a pack when you got left on the floor on your jacks? I swear that you cowie boys are tapped. You man are victims, you ain't on wax. You never met Subten at the igloo. That rumor indeed is a lie. I came down to backshot of Daniels. Wiley gave up and gave you the mic. You spat 1 or 2 bars and left. I never heard no indirects. I heard Jammer came down in the valley after I jumped in the network's cabby. Too many MCs sit on the fence. Who can I trust? Who's really got sense? How many times have I told these fake MCs I'm a problem? One is tense. If I bring my lot to a show, next day somebody's phoning my phone. Cadell said don't bring street to the grime scene. If I did, somebody would go. Most of these MCs ain't on piss. Live in the flesh, they melt like skips. Been out here since eyebrow slits. Mind what you say, cause you won't get pitched. I put on for the grime scene. When I made headlines, man, when I claim I dipped, I got signed as I made that hit. Don't blame me that your life is shit.
Alright, this one's a peak one, because you know what, yeah, there's a couple things I agree with and there's a couple things. You know what it is, yeah? Sub is a different breed, innit? Like, he's not from you lot circle, innit? Like, a few of us. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a grime circle. Let's not deny it. Like, there's man from out of, like, Benji Wild will probably say the same thing. Like, the grime circle. Bro, Benji, the grime circle's actually in London as well, bro. I'm listening to man talk so much about grime. and not mention certain people when I know. Like, I don't think people know who I am in it, like, or know what I've done, or what maybe the link was with them. Like, and I'm not a guy to really come out and be like, oh yeah, we did this and rare. But I do spit the truth, like, it's real talk, like, I do spit the truth. So it's mad. I'm hearing things and people are the grime scene ignores certain things because it don't support them. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the grime scene, that's the Wileys, that's the circle, the jammers, all of that. There's a circle, bro. That's why I started this reaction thing. This reaction thing started on grime, not on nothing else. You might see me doing drill and all of that, but it started on grime. That's a fact. Do you get what I'm saying? My man's saying too much facts. Like, not facts I'm saying, but I can support what he's saying. Like, certain things, the Wiley, the Stormzy thing getting punched in the face, cool. They're talking, they're saying that. Cadell saying that is not true. Wiley said that's not true. Cool. It's a narrative that's been pushed for years. Stormzy pushed the narrative, people have been pushing the narrative, certain people would say they was there and whatnot. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. There's another thing that Cadell says is, even though he didn't clash Subten face to face, like, okay, no, even though he didn't clash Subten, like, okay, we're clashing, this is me and you right now. The whole day was about North versus East. I agree with that. Because East was going and versus everyone. So that day was North versus East. So even when I jump on mic, I'm coming, I might be indirectly, I might not even say your name, but it was us versus you anyway. So I get what Cadell's saying there. That makes sense. So that's all with Subten saying it didn't, but that makes sense in what the evening was about. Yeah? So even though a man jumps on the mic and does his thing, like, and you don't respond, man just feels like he done his thing, or vice versa. Like, that makes sense to me. Do you get me? So I'm listening to the group and I'm coming and I'm listening to the tracks and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Yes, Cadell's also correct. Subten does a one flow on this. Cool. He's got many flows to come. That's the joke. He's got many flows to come. It's the first track. Like, it just took it calm. Like, man's sitting down. Everyone else is jumping around in garages, blocks, and Sub sitting down, chilling. Like, just spitting. Like, his own humbleness is what's carrying him. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm going more in on this because this is the pinnacle of it. Sub and Cadell and Renz, but it's more Sub and Cadell to me. Sub saying more Wiley and him, cool, I get that. That was a Wiley thing. That was Wiley doing his thing at that time, really. And I commend Wiley for what he was doing last year, linking up with people and giving his time, even sitting and listening to Wiley. Now I'm in a group listening to Wiley, you know, like that. I could probably talk if I want, you know, like that. But man's inviting me to talk anyway already. But I'm just listening because I talk too much and sometimes I need to understand where man's coming from first. Because, you know, at the end of the day, no one's your friends out here, innit? No one's your friends, you get me? So my man them's not really into this. These lot are not my man them, but do you get what I'm saying? I have to take my time and understand first before I start being me, do you get me? Before I open my mouth. But this is my platform and let me let you lot know it's based on my opinion, nothing else. This platform's only based on my opinion, nothing else. Big up all you guys. I actually think so far, Subten is Shelly. It's Shelly, Cadell, and then Subten, then Cadell. Because Subten hits on certain things which is real. You get me? Which is really real. You get me? Cadell says a lot, but he doesn't really say that much to Subten. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though Subten don't say that much to Cadell, in the sense he just says about rare what it is and what it wasn't. But I feel like he put a bit more substance into the tune. Let's go on to the next one. Keep it blessed. Peace.